Welcome everyone to New York City. My name is Ariel. This is Urbanist, and today we're going to explore the best pastries and coffee in Midtown Manhattan. Today we're joined by a few amazing special guests, which I'm so excited to introduce all of you today to. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know what's your favorite way of drinking coffee. So we are being introduced here to our three guests of the hour.
Welcome.
We got in order Rob from Walk Ride Fly.
Walk Ride Fly, that's right.
And you're gonna guide us here today through three different spots. We're starting with this one.
This one, absolutely.
And CFOP from New York City Walking Show.
We'll cover 6th Avenue.
Afterwards.
A part of 6th Avenue after everyone, and then I will start my one.
Right,
That's
and then
awesome.
of course ActionKid.
Yeah.
And of course many of you already know he does walking all around New York City, but more so he's very good at going to dangerous neighborhoods like Brownsville.
Yes.
That's why you got
true.
to into
That's
ActionKid.
true.
Dangerous.
Today we're doing a special back-to-back live streaming, 4 streams back-to-back. This is the second part 2, and we're gonna start by eating a crepe at
Yep.
Franchette's.
Can't wait.
Which you mentioned, it's rare to see these food trucks, Rob. You
That's
mentioned that.
right.
Yeah.
So normally there is a place called Ralph's that sells coffee similar to this one,
Yeah.
which has amazing coffee apparently that I've never tried. But that one is temporarily closed right now, so instead of that they have Franchette. This great place. It looks amazing to me.
French has a high-end restaurant in Soho as well.
It is. Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah, so I mean, they just told me that right now, so I'm excited to eat it.
Yeah.
So let me zoom in.
Yeah, when we start eating this, I'll end my live stream,
Right.
and then you'll go.
All right.
But
All right, let's
just so
go.
you know, Urbanist Exploring Cities is live right now. He's gonna go right after me.
It will be just continuing.
Yeah, it'll be continuous.
Exactly.
Same as
Second
Jager
part,
has
part
we did.
2.
We'll overlap
Part 2.
so people know that they should go over there.
Yeah.
If they want to see it.
Part 2, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
So welcome everyone. Let's bite in because it's already getting cold.
Yep.
Yeah, it's getting cold.
All right.
folks. I'm gonna end my live stream.
ActionKid is ending,
Yeah,
and we're
I'm
continuing
ending.
on. With
Join
this.
Urbanist Exploring Cities
Ooh.
over here.
See you soon, guys.
Yeah. If you want
Or
to
see you
this.
right now because I'm live.
Yeah. See you now. But you can probably just click on the username and the title and get there.
Exactly.
This
Yeah.
is what live streamers see behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Peter Robbins with 10 pounds here in London.
Thank
This is
you.
my hometown.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Everyone,
Peter.
smash that like button for ActionKid.
Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Join Urbanist if you want to see the continuing.
And then come onto my live video and gently press that like button because
Yep.
you know I'm vulnerable.
Bye, folks. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Have a fun day.
All right, so I'll let you do the honors, Sifa. Grab a piece.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone,
I'm so
grab in
honored.
first, and I'll try.
Okay, which one should I try? Let's try this one. Looks pretty yummy.
Put my stuff away.
Wow. It's full of. Wow.
Go for it, Rob.
All right, I'm going second. You got to do like Mark Ween.
Right.
I'm not lying at all. This
Oh.
is so good.
We
One of
believe
the
you.
best I
We
tried.
believe you. It looks amazing.
Gosh.
Oh,
All right,
interesting.
I'm gonna take the next small one.
You want to use this lav mic? It's really good.
No, it's okay.
No?
It's okay.
All right.
Because since we're going to businesses, I wanna
Okay, so
be subtle.
Yeah. Sure. You're good.
Oh, look
You're
at
good.
that.
Oh, sweet.
Is it
Wow.
cold? No, it's not so cold, Hidden Vulture.
It's pretty warm.
So Rob usually doesn't appear on camera. So we're
Oh
seeing
my God, this is just amazing.
Rob of Walk, Ride, Fly.
Walk, ride, fly. That's right.
That's so yummy.
But you're
Just-
flying in a different level right now.
This is just a different level of goodness. Okay. So it hits you with that hazelnut first, and there's a little bit of sugar, and there's a little bit of like crunchiness in there,
Yes.
and it's just and the grape itself at the end surprises you with an additional like flavor at the end. It's-
Ready?
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. All right.
Anyways,
Let me.
dig in.
If you could hold it, so
Sure,
I can take
absolutely.
a bite.
I can hold you.
All right.
That's
All right,
great.
everyone. So I'm gonna try
you want some sanitizer?
the crepe from. Thank you so much.
We are
Great.
sanitizing our hands as well, guys.
Exactly.
This is the crepe from Franchette.
Oh, I
which is-
see, Dr. Ish. Golden Tag, Dr. Ish.
Sorry, not right now.
Okay.
We're strict atheists.
Yeah.
Strict.
Yes.
I'm just joking. See how we ran away very quickly? I'm not sure why.
That is one way to avoid scammers in New
Wow.
York. You just tell them the opposite.
Right.
I should have told him I believe in rabbit or something.
Yeah, believe in rabbit.
The spaghetti monster.
Oh gosh. Now ActionKid tower. It's delicious, right?
Are you speechless? You don't know what to say?
I'm chewing.
I'm just joking.
Guess what? It's funny. A lot of people, when they see my videos of food, they're like, "Oh my god, he's speechless. He can't talk." It's like,
Yeah.
guys, I'm chewing.
No, chewing. Give me some time.
But
Now
wow.
It's
So
Mr. ActionKid style.
it's very grainy type of crepe, which tastes more like aligned with the French style. You ever been to Paris?
Yes,
You've been.
but I did not try crepes.
No.
France.
Okay, so in Paris, the crepes are a little bit kind of grainier, a little bit more rougher, as opposed to here in the U.S., which are a little bit more kind of
Strong.
softer, doughy,
right?
like
I noticed.
pancake.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
Same
try
in
it.
Canada.
And the hazelnuts are really, really crunchy, so really fresh hazelnuts.
It's gonna get cold. That's why I'm just digging in now.
Go for it.
Go for it.
But it's still good though.
Oh.
Even if it's colder, a little bit colder, still. I thought it was perfect.
It's cool, yeah. It works because the Nutella just hardens a little bit, but it's great.
Deep thinking.
Actually,
As you're
Whoa.
thinking, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna finish this.
Yeah, finish that.
So much flavor. There's like all that hazelnut flavor, crunchiness to it, some more chocolate. The crepe itself, the texture is like feels like an egg really. It's good.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's
really
I'm
good.
actually really impressed. I'm really
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can finish it. Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
Go for it.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is franchette. Very easy to make at home pouty. Indeed it is. And you guys are finished with that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this right here and we'll throw it away. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So this is franchette
That's really delicious.
right here in Rockefeller Center.
I wish it's a little bit.
And we see top of the rock covered in fog.
That's okay.
And we have the Christmas tree across the distance. So,
Where is the garbage can?
Rob, lead the way.
All right.
For
should we do
our
coffee
other stuff.
first or bakery? What do you think?
Let's do this side of Manhattan first,
Okay.
whatever it is.
All right.
Yeah. See the infamous bunny ear, says B. Griffin. Ooh, where are you referring to? Great channel, says Ming. Love the collaboration. Oh yeah. It is a ultimate collaboration between live streamers. This is the first time I'm meeting Rob. Rob, tell me a little bit like how you started with live streaming.
Live streaming.
Yeah.
So, like you or maybe everyone else watching, I've been a big fan of ActionKid. And about a year and a half ago, I was like, you know what? About a year ago, I was like, you know what? Why don't I do something similar? Because I go to different cities because of work or because of just, for the love of travel. So why not, start recording and just showing the best of like cities. So for me, like the way I see places, might not be the same as the way you see cities or everyone else, right?
Right, everyone travels differently.
Exactly, travels differently just to add a different perspective. So I was like, you know what? There are things that I am really particularly interested in, like specific things whenever I visit a city, right? So why don't I start, doing live streams and videos and so on to showcase what I see, the way I see. So with that in mind, I started. Have a good one. Take care.
And
With that in mind, I started. So I uploaded my first video December 20th of 2019.
oh wow, pretty recent.
Yeah, that was my
Wow.
first video.
Also, almost a
Christmas.
year anniversary.
Yeah, almost exactly. And that was my first Christmas video, and that was like walking in Seattle. I was in Seattle at
And
the
can you
time.
speak a little bit louder because it's a very loud
Okay.
city environment? Yeah.
So my first video was in Seattle. I did a couple of videos in Seattle, and then I went to Vancouver, Canada,
Yeah.
Vancouver, BC, and downtown Vancouver. I did a couple of videos. But yeah, so about a year ago.
And you covered Washington D.C. during a very
I did.
interesting
during the,
time.
Yes, I covered Washington D.C. during the protests, during lockdown, and during elections. It was just crazy just to see cities, at different times reacting to different, things differently. It's very interesting, and then to try to understand the life in different cities, right? The way people live in different cities. For me, that's very interesting.
And how long you been in New York?
In New York, on and off, so for about 4 years, or 5 years, I should say.
Oh, where are you originally from?
So California.
Oh, you're a Californian,
Yeah,
okay.
So yeah, that's my state. But then I had to go to different cities for work and stuff.
So everyone, put on your volume a little bit higher because I'm not using a microphone since there's all 4 of us. It'll be a little bit hard to use one mic. So Rob is a Californian coming to New York. ActionKid, lifelong New Yorker, Queens. And Sifat, you came here, how old were you when you came over here to NYC?
I was like 14.
14. Oh wow, okay, so pretty young as well. So there we go. This is New York, guys. This is New York. The variety of people coming from all around.
Did you guys know that there are 800 languages spoken in New York City?
And
There
200
is.
in Queens. 200 in Queens. 220 in Queens. And as you can also see the diversity here as well. Puerto Rican, Californian, like the diversity is all around.
I think New York is like the real melting pot in
Yes.
the United States.
Yes.
To see, because you can walk even like down Fifth Avenue and hear so many different languages, right?
Yeah, right.
And you're like sitting there and like trying to figure it out sometimes, like, oh, what language is this? But
I do that
which
all
is
the time.
Awesome. I do that all the
Well,
time.
Queens is known
It's
as like a language museum because you can find all these interesting languages that are going extinct in their own homeland.
Right.
That's true. Actually, there are some languages that are going extinct elsewhere,
Be
but
careful
that
with
are
your
still
shoelace.
spoken in New York
Oh.
State.
Ah,
Awesome.
Let me hold
everyone, this is very important for a live streamer to not leave their shoelaces untied.
You don't want to trip.
Continue on the conversation.
Yes, I am here with Mr. Rob and ActionKid. So
Single knot.
Ariel
double
is
knot.
taking some time
Double knot.
to finish his shoelace, tie his shoelace. So I am in charge.
We don't half-ass it here.
One frame,
Double
we
knot.
all together in one frame. Wow. So I'm giving the honor to Ariel again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now Sifat. Give a round of applause.
I mean, it seems like at least, people are out and about and shopping and, exploring the city.
There
Were
is.
you here during lockdown?
I was here during lockdown. I did car tours.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, you drove.
So I had someone drive with me, and we drove around the
I
city.
did the same thing. I
I
did the
did
same
too.
thing.
I did
It was
some
so much
too,
fun.
and bicycle.
Oh, I walked around all over the city. I felt like I
Man.
had the whole city to myself.
That's crazy.
Like everywhere you go, it's like really empty. Block after block, it was just completely deserted.
And are they on?
Fifth Avenue was empty. Like there was barely anybody.
It was creepy at that.
It was super creepy. It
I
was
can
really
imagine.
bad. It was bad.
Chinatown as well. That was even creepier because the streets are narrower there.
That's true. Yeah. Same thing with Soho. Soho was completely deserted. Apparently, somebody is like doing a documentary on like during lockdown riots and all that stuff. And they're like, "Oh, can we use your video?" Like, let me think about that.
I got a few
Yeah, I
emails
got
like
it.
that as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So you guys have all those videos on YouTube still up, right?
I do, yeah.
So if you guys want to see New York City, basically a zombie apocalypse,
I
you
did
can see.
walking. I did lots of driving during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was so satisfying by the evil time. It's so satisfying to drive on that time, but honestly, to see New York like that, it was not truly satisfying.
Right.
It was very pathetic to see the New York I always dream for. To see like that. New York.
How's it going? Hey. So
That creepy fans is here for a while.
let's go over here. So
Good call. Good call.
So where are we heading right now? We're going to K-Town. We're gonna take a nice little detour, which is nice. We're going to the K-Town area, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this particular building. It's so old. Yeah.
You know, whenever I do live streams, you know, I tell people like, oh, whenever I see crowds, whenever I see, you know, a flood of like traffic and so on, I say, oh, this is good. You know, this is a good thing to see.
Oh, it is.
Because what I have seen during lockdown, it was super scary. I didn't feel like, you know, New York City was going to survive out of that.
Yeah.
Was going to come out of that. So for me, whenever I see that, whenever I see like even crowds like gathering on street corners, I'm like excited. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This is better, right? And then you get some people who say like, oh, that's nothing, you know. But yeah, if you compare it to 2019, if you compare you know,
Right.
New York City to 2019, yeah, it looks deserted, it looks empty. But if you compare it to a couple of months ago, it was really bad. When it was empty.
But even
Some progress.
even in the 1990s, a lot of people were concentrating to this area of New York. So, like on a regular weekday, since more people worked in offices back then, you would see those sidewalks completely packed to the brim,
That's right.
which has no longer really been the case in the past 10 years or so. That's why when people see New York City, even when it's, you know, to us, kind of filled up, people still like say, oh, that's empty, because they're referring to the movies from back then.
Nice Christmas tree inside.
Oh, yeah.
And let people know that we're walking on Little Brazil here.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah, we are.
Brazil, everybody from Brazil loves like the New York live stream. So I'm sure you have at least one person from Brazil.
I think
I have a lot of Brazilian students.
I figured.
I gotta learn some
my second,
Portuguese.
third largest viewers from Brazil. Third
Yeah.
largest. First United States, second United Kingdom,
Kingdom,
and
yeah.
then Brazil.
So we're wandering around. Don't try to follow us on the map. But lo and behold, the businesses we do visit, I'll be mentioning them by name. So Lori, let me ask your question. Oh, lots of construction. This way? Across the street? Sure. Yeah. All right. So Lori asked you, Rob, how long did you live in Seattle, and how does it compare to New York?
Oh, Seattle? That's a very good question. So I lived in Seattle for about a year. And then before that, I lived there for, I think, 4 or 5 months, like years ago. But what I would say is the energy, the level of energy that you see in New York, you cannot compare to anywhere else.
Oh,
right?
interesting.
Yeah, the level of like enthusiasm, the level of like grit and just, you know, passion to anything that you see in New York is unique. So Seattle is more like a mellow city, you know, things kind of go slowly, and it's kind of like a melting pot as well, just like New York, but it does not compare to New York City. New York City is just
You don't have that density.
exactly.
All right, interesting.
And you know, most of
lead the way.
Seattle, like, you know, all the things that you.
Lead the way, which.
All right, so.
Why don't we go to 6th Ave?
Oh, you don't want to go to Koreatown?
No, let's go to the
okay.
to the place that.
All right, so let me see the shortcut.
All right, let me show around.
So West 47, of course, Avenue. 9th Avenue.
Okay, cool.
It's so loud over there.
Well, which one was the other place in K-Town, 34th Street?
No, it was not Koreatown. The other one was close to 8th Avenue as well, but West 35.
Okay, okay.
Did
all
we
right.
go there first?
Let's
or-
go there first. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, cool. I know where we're going now. What's your next pastry? So we're like maybe like a 10-minute walk away. Yeah, around there. But
So Angelina Bakery is about 15
ooh, whoa.
15 minutes.
All right, where the other one's closer?
about the same.
Oh, okay. All right, let's just do the UT 47. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the UT 47. All right.
That'd be a good place.
Coffee there.
That's amazing, says Aya Vlogs. Aya Vlogs is tuning in.
Vlogs is here. Hello, how are you?
Jomi asked, with the recent ban of indoor dining and the bars, have they affected the city in a bad way?
It hasn't started. It starts Monday, right?
Starts Monday, yeah.
This is literally
Thank you so much for the super chat.
last weekend for indoor dining.
It is, yeah.
That's it.
Like, that's why I was tempted to do a video in the village, because that's where all the fancy indoor dining is located.
And this is so New York City, all the pigeons back.
Exactly.
So avoid these areas because
Oh, there.
look at
there we go.
Oh, we are just right.
Well, we were underneath
We
it.
are underneath it.
Sorry I couldn't get to all your questions because I'm focusing on chatting with these guys. But if anyone left a super chat, thank you so much for leaving those super chats, and thank you for the questions. Keep on asking. Maybe I'll see a few of them and we'll ask anyone. Let's continue walking around. Oh wow. That is cool.
Kind of reminds me back of like the pandemic, where it's kind of eerie and whatnot.
It was very foggy in a lot of the
Yeah,
days of the pandemic.
was.
You're right. Let's cross. What brand of gimbal am I using? I'm using the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Which one do you use?
I have the Moza Mini MX. I also have the Mobile 3 also, but I don't really use it.
I use 2 and 3.
I use the same DJ Osmo Mobile 3. Same as real.
DJI 3, Mose 1.
3.
DJI, sponsor us, please.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
sponsor us, DJI. We are promoting you.
I know, right? The entire
Any other sponsor company, you can sponsor us. We are still free to do your videos.
Right.
Watch for the pigeons up here.
Yeah.
and show that little Brazil sign.
And it's nice that they have the sign over here.
You know the funny thing is, like there are not even that many Brazilian
That way?
restaurants and businesses.
46, yes. Everyone this way.
It's 47 actually.
47, all right. It feels like a live streamer convention, says Susie. It is. It is. We made the call and got things moving. We have like a Nick Fury character in the vaccines.
Like these
Yeah, the smoke is coming in.
Nuts for nuts. Have you ever tried them, ActionKid?
Nuts and nuts. I've tried them a few times. Yeah, it's kind of like hit or miss. If you
Right.
get like the cold batch, then it's not that good. But if you get the warm one, then it's not bad.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
I've only tried it maybe once in my life, and that was
Yeah.
when I was under the influence of a particular green drug. How about yourself, Rob? Rob and Sifa, have you ever tried the nuts on the corners?
Lots
This
of
smells
times. They're
good,
so good.
You like them? Okay.
Highly recommend these things.
Oh, you like them? Okay, that's cool. That's awesome.
I always try these sweet nuts.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
And try to eat that when it's warm.
No women in the group. Yes, there's a few women live streamers that we will, all collaborate with at some point. So check out Aya Vlogs. Waterstream Mary Jane does a live stream every so often.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What about?
I think that's the two. Shara as well.
Shara.
Sarah from.
Sarah.
But she only made the scores though. That's
There
it.
is not many girl streamer out
Yeah.
because it's not safe for them sometimes to walk around.
It's a
But
bit
still,
trickier.
These three are doing pretty well.
Right. And this is like an adventure movie, says Joe Hernandez.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Well, it's like The Hangover Except it's all being live streamed.
Except we're sober.
We're very sober.
But Ariel, I want to say something.
Yeah, go for it.
There are some weird people are commenting whenever we do live stream. They are trying to compare with us each other. That, oh, you are copying him, you are doing that, you are doing that. No, we all are friends.
Right.
Whatever we did, whatever place we go, it might be similar because it's New York City.
Yeah.
Right?
We live in the same city.
So try to support everyone, and we are not a competitor of each one. We are both are doing the same thing. Try to give you the good vibes of this city.
Exactly.
That's
It's
a good
only-
point because like everybody brings their own perspective,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
We could walk on the same street and look at things differently and point at different things.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
If you look at New York City, how many channels does New York has? A few, right?
Right.
Yeah, so
If it
many.
was- yeah, because everybody brings in a different perspective, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
there's CBS, there's ABC, you know what I mean? There are
Right.
so many local channels here.
Such a big city, also so much
You
to
could be
cover.
reporting on the same thing with a different lens.
One good, another example, Uber and Lyft is the same stuff. So if they're copying each other, no,
Yeah.
they're totally different company, but doing same stuff. So same, we are doing it.
So basically, this is not like Logan Paul and
Right,
Jake Paul.
right.
No artificial YouTube drama.
Urbanist is really bad.
Oh shit. The boxing match is starting. That's for part 3 of the video. Stay tuned. Things are gonna start going downhill in the next part. The climax. So Jess says, so true, everyone adds their flavor.
That's right.
And
Perspectives.
Joe says, you're right, Rob.
Yeah. So, like for instance, like when let's say you go to a city or a country that you've never been to, right? You don't just watch one video from one YouTuber and be like, oh, okay, I get the idea. I know the city, right?
Right.
You watch like a billion. Like I've been to Japan. I watched so many channels.
Not even just videos, books.
Yeah, books, you know, and like blogs and whatnot. You know,
Websites.
like you can get something out of someone that you have never thought about,
Right.
that you did not see before or you didn't think about.
I
right?
agree.
So
And that's true. Yeah, that's
the more, the better. Exactly.
But I'm not blaming the audience because some audience are so diehard fan of each other. Because maybe you have some diehard fans who wants to teach others, but I will truly say that don't do this. Support everyone.
yeah.
Because we both are working hard and trying to show you the city.
So Andrea asked, what's each person's favorite street?
Oh, mine Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue. Okay. Why is that?
I don't know if I have a
Mine is Broadway.
Broadway.
Oh, maybe I'll say Amsterdam then.
Amsterdam?
Amsterdam.
Yeah, like
Okay.
West End Avenue, Amsterdam.
Oh, interesting. For me, it is. I really like the look of Gansevoort Street. It's very beautiful.
Where?
Gansevoort in the meatpacking district.
Ah,
It's
okay.
back in the city.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Whitney's.
cobbled street.
Right,
Nice.
Cobblestone, yeah.
Nice.
And here we are in Times Square.
Everybody loves Times Square. Like, no matter how many times I go to Times
Yeah.
Square, people are like, "Oh, do you think you have time to stop by? Do you think you have
Yeah,
time
same.
to turn around, go to Times Square?"
People never bored of
Never
Times
get
Square.
tired of
Never.
Times Square. Never get tired of it.
I don't even get tired of it. All the advertisers are all changing.
Every time it's same, different. Nighttime Times Square is different. And now Times Square is totally different.
Yeah. And how about with friends and family? Do they like Times Square? Your own friends
Oh
and family?
yeah,
Yes,
like everybody
everyone.
says, "Oh, can we go to Times Square?"
Oh,
I have
they
a
do.
small brother.
Not my friends.
I have a small
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
For New Yorkers, a lot of New
New
Yorkers
Yorkers,
don't
they
like
don't, yeah.
Times
They
Square.
probably won't go out of their way to avoid Times Square.
Right.
Right.
But sometimes if you're driving, then you might try to avoid Times Square because of the traffic. Sometimes.
Pre-pandemic, Times Square is my favorite place. Not anymore.
Really? Not anymore? Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we love the crowd.
I
Oh,
like
you
the
love
crowd
that? Okay.
and the tourists.
Since I do a lot of history and walking around, I love to have emptier. The city feels nice when it's empty.
You know, there's all kinds of quiet. I started liking it. I would go outside and I'm like walking around and there's no one. I'm by myself.
Right.
I had the whole city to myself. It felt like it. But the problem was every shop was closed. Every store closed early, or they were not even open at all.
So it's
You wanted
eerie.
to find food. You wanted to find coffee. Good luck.
Right.
Yeah.
It was very eerie. And almost all the coffee shops were closed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, most of the coffee shops.
So here we're at W Hotel. Katya also watches Jay Utah. Have you guys heard of Jay Utah?
Yeah, I know Utah. He
does
did a
all
pretty
driving.
good driving video. The
Right.
quality of his video is one of the best. The driving video, he's one of the best.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. And Tom has a great video of the meatpacking district. Indeed, he does. Good thing the streets are wide. Good thing they are, indeed. It'll be hard to do a video with 4 people with a tiny little street, say like in the middle of Rome or something like that.
But it would be hard to walk in downtown, some places.
Oh yeah, like the West Village.
Yes.
Hello Dutch, hello Aya, nice to see you here. Dutch and Aya, come join us.
Yeah, come and join us. Next time.
All right.
Next time.
¿En por dónde caminamos? Caminamos ahora a la área de Hell's Kitchen. We're walking towards Hell's Kitchen. And can you say hello to in your original language? Or,
In my original language,
yeah.
I mean, hello means in my original language it's something like, we usually say hello, but
Oh, you do? Okay, with a little bit of English.
Like in English, we say how are you, right?
Yeah.
It means how are you? How are you doing? But in my language, it says kamonaso, hi.
Oh, kamonaso.
Kamonaso, yeah.
Kamonaso.
Kamonaso.
Kamonaso. Oh, I love that.
Means how are you?
So that's how you say hello in Dutch. Let's let the people pass.
Okay, yeah.
Kamonaso, that's how you say.
Yeah, kamonaso everyone.
Bangladeshi.
Those who are watching from Bangladesh, kamonaso.
Oh, that's so wonderful. I sometimes have people watching from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Or Bangladeshi Americans, which
Yes.
there's quite a lot here in New York.
Yeah, quite a lot in New York.
Kumusta ka? Of course, that's in Tagalog. All right.
Yep. It's close to New Jersey, so let's keep walking.
New Jersey.
Close to New Jersey.
Past, 9th Avenue is like Jersey.
Right, basically. Even though 10th Avenue is having a lot of development now.
I
in
watch
this area.
like AK's, live stream sometimes, and I'm like, where is he going? I've never even heard of those places, Like, looking at live stream, I'm like, you have your passport?
That's the outer boroughs too.
Yeah, like especially in Queens or like, parts of Brooklyn that you've been to, I'm like, man, is this still part of New York?
I mean, especially if you go to more like the suburban looking areas in southern Brooklyn as well.
I think Queens is one of the biggest draw in New York City. Queens is one of the biggest
Queens
draw.
is the biggest borough, yeah.
It is,
So
yeah.
there is a lots of place I still haven't been because I live in Queens. There are many places I never been into, or maybe I couldn't in my lifetime in New York City.
Yeah.
That ActionKid, me, Fly, we are just a random walker. So we tried our best to show each part of New York City as much as we can.
And
Because
is it true? I don't know for you. Is it true that like even for somebody who's born and raised in New York City, a lifetime is not enough to see New York City,
I
right?
haven't even seen the whole
Yeah.
city yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm still discovering.
Takes quite a while to walk
That's
every
what
single
you
street.
need, different perspectives, different channels
Yeah.
to bring you different parts of New York City.
Like just recently, like a few months ago, I went to McLean Avenue on the border of Yonkers and the Bronx. There's a
Yeah.
little Ireland there. I have no idea.
What?
About. Yeah.
Wait, where is this?
On the border of Yonkers and the Bronx.
Oh, that's so cool.
Woodlawn
Little
Heights,
Ireland.
Little Ireland.
Oh my
Check
god.
it out.
That's amazing. And
You can take the Metro North there.
okay, so that's a good question for you two guys. What's the weirdest place you've been to in New York City so far on the video?
The weirdest place.
Like to me, to you, was like, what the hell am I? It could be anywhere.
It's a pretty tough question.
No, I think I'm pretty immune to like weird places now. Yeah, I've been to a few.
But for
I'm
me,
pretty immune.
but for me, I would say that maybe some part of Harlem.
Harlem. Interesting.
It's not about the place. Some crazy people.
Yeah.
That's the reason, but that's not weird. So honestly, each part is different of New York City, but I found weird a little bit of some part of Harlem.
Right, right. What do you find interesting about it? Unique about it?
The Harlem,
Yeah.
especially the house architecture.
Yeah.
While you were walking into a particular street, it all like a town hall and same design, same structure. There may be different color. That's give you a really great vibe because lots of people are like that frame. And you might see this on the Instagram and any other places, that picture. So that's the reason Harlem is quiet, good.
Yeah.
But again, crazy people are everywhere. So you have to be careful in some parts. Yeah, that's all.
So for me, one of the most interesting neighborhoods is Sunnyside in Queens.
Yeah.
Because one side is filled with trains, it's very industrial, and then you just go a few blocks down, and suddenly there's these beautiful, gigantic townhouses that are filled with greenery, and there's sidewalks that go between the backyards of the townhouses.
Nice. I was there.
Very nice. Yeah.
Oh, I want to say something. Yeah,
It's a tiny little coffee shop here.
yeah, that's Espresso.
Mhm.
One of the best coffee shops in the city, or in this part of Manhattan. I really like it. But one thing about Frisian is like their coffee is more like light roast. So, like if you really want to wake up and get going, I wouldn't recommend it because they use light roast coffee. Like,
Are they
sometimes
open right
medium
now?
roast. I think they are. But so the one that I'm gonna take you to, which is a few feet away.
Yeah.
That one, the coffee's very rich, medium roast, and organic coffee. It's just amazing. Anyways,
Let's do a taste comparison.
well, I think we're gonna fly if we do too. No.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, perfect.
I mean, I've had it before. You can definitely try it. Give it
Okay,
a try.
I'll do the taste comparison.
Sure, absolutely. But then you
Uh,
have to like make sure. You clean
any of
your
you guys
palate.
want a coffee?
Maybe not for me.
You don't drink
I'll
coffee.
I'll get something else, pastry or whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
do
can-
the taste
Does
comparison.
they have hot chocolate here?
They
I'm
do.
sure they
Okay,
do.
maybe
Sure
I
they
can
do.
take a hot chocolate.
But yeah, Frisian espresso.
Okay, I'll go in with Seafot. You guys stick out here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I might get a The restaurant is hard to come by.
Hey, how's it going?
But all of a sudden, look at it. It's completely empty.
Yeah.
Nothing going on.
Oh, I
Barely
see.
anybody walking in. But it's good. The coffee is good. The pastries are good as well.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome.
More on the lighter roast side, but it's still good.
We'll chat about that. Let me grab my coffee. You guys visiting?
No, we are here, but we are doing some sort of video.
We're doing like a crawl of coffee and pastries.
We are a New Yorker,
Yeah.
but we have some walking channel. We explore New York City. Kind of YouTuber.
Yeah.
We all are YouTubers.
Yeah. Yeah, we're exploring all the different coffee shops in this area.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect. I was trying to get a latte or a mocha because I make really good designs.
Oh, you make really cool designs. Oh, that's
One
awesome.
of the best in New York.
Did you also draw that baby Yoda on the coffee cup?
My brother actually did that. I drew this guy.
Oh, you do this guy. Oh,
I
cool.
just
Yeah, I've
do
seen
it.
a few pictures online. Like, I
Check
don't
it
know
out.
if you did it or somebody else did it, but
Yeah, I'm one of the. I'm one of
okay.
the latte artists.
because whenever I'm here, it's the young lady who's always here.
Oh yeah, she likes to do swans.
Exactly,
So-
she's very good as well.
Yeah, she's very good. We'll take our cafe serious.
Oh.
Wow.
Do you do latte art with the hot chocolate?
You can. I'm gonna see. Cause it's
Sometimes the
something.
consistency and stuff, it doesn't help, right?
Yeah, there's no
It's not,
fat.
yeah, no.
Oh, interesting.
It's making something.
Like this one is not coming out. Yeah, like this one is no good for me.
It's a bit tough. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's best with coffee.
Yeah, coffee and regular milk. Here's the hot chocolate.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Oh man, but that still came
Yes.
out. You almost got something really good there. Wow.
That looked
Look
good.
at.
It's something, but
Yeah, they have a few cool pictures
yeah,
online.
you check our Instagram, you see our work.
Oh,
So
awesome.
that's nothing.
Give us some sort of cap.
Oh, it's over there.
Cool, man. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
And they use Sinesso as well, which is awesome.
Say again?
Sinesso.
Oh yeah, I think that's the best machine. It's American made too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Actually, okay, grab a stool. Grab those two stools if you can. Thank you.
I think the meat enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to take too many.
Right. All right. Awesome. So a few people have left amazing super chats. Thank you everyone so much. Lucy, super sticker for Hong Kong 158. Thank you. And scoot down a little bit and keep going. Yeah. We have about like 15 more minutes left. We're gonna try one more coffee shop here in New York City. And someone's moving. Yeah, someone has a U-Haul over here.
Where's the U-Haul? Oh,
Right in front of us.
Let's see.
And diversity of cultures here. Yes, we have a nice diversity
Yeah.
of cultures.
Hey.
All right.
I wanted to wait for something else, like this almond croissant. It looks so good. I'm like, I need to.
Oh, yeah. I
right.
wanted to share
Why
this
not?
croissant, but we have
Oh,
two.
well, we have two now, so
More the merrier.
why not?
We have
Okay.
hot chocolate as well.
So let's do a small taste test, and I'm gonna try this
Pretty
coffee
good.
as well.
Hot chocolate is pretty good here as well.
Oh, did you get a hot chocolate?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a hot
nice.
chocolate.
How is it?
It's good.
Good?
Very good.
Is it more of the thicker kind or more like classic American kind?
Classic American stuff.
So Americans tend to do it like more milkier
Yeah,
with
it's more
chocolate
milkier,
powder,
yeah.
rather than the very thick chocolate, melted chocolate you might have in
I think
France. or-
Starbucks got that. Very thick chocolate.
You know who does a good hot chocolate, a thick one? Hotel Chocolat.
Hotel Chocolat.
Yeah, Midtown East.
Check that out.
I walked in the other day while doing live stream. It's just very good, very rich.
I think.
Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt. I think
Yeah.
this one is better taste than Starbucks. I am a big fan of Starbucks.
Yeah, I
come
know.
on.
But
Yeah,
now
you could
I'm-
not
now I'm
tell me
switching.
Starbucks is
Now I'm-
coffee.
Don't say the S word.
No.
There's the other. You're the fan of another.
No Starbucks, no
But
way.
now I'm
Unless it's
switching
the
it.
reserve.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Unless
That's
it's
great.
Starbucks Reserve and Roastery. No.
Reserve is
All right, everyone. Let us know your opinion in the comments. If you come to a major city like New York, do you have Starbucks? Let us know. All right. Without further ado, I'm
Let me
going to
turn this a
try
little
to
bit to the
Anybody
left.
watching our
the left.
live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
me.
should do better.
This is better.
So of course this is live, and I can't always have the perfect framing. So pardon.
Okay, that's
We try.
So I think
But we're doing a pretty damn good job. This is
Yeah.
almost like the Avengers shot where
Yeah.
they Hawkeye's in the front.
Yeah. If you want it, you can dump
Guys,
the
can you
stuff
tell
in the
I'm really in
coffee,
love
right?
with Marvel? I really miss it. I'm having like withdrawal symptoms.
I really miss Spider-Man.
All right, so let me try. Cynthia, thank you so much for the super chat. So let me try this coffee. It looks lots of crema over here. The caramel already dissipated.
Did you do espresso or
Double espresso.
oh,
All right, let's try it out.
somebody's gonna fly?
Just like your channel's name.
Can't wait to try this scone.
Oh, that's so cute.
Man, you're right. It's light roast. So you don't drink coffee, right?
No, I don't.
You drink coffee.
I
drink
used to.
sometimes.
AK don't drink coffee? How are we friends?
I used to drink, but
So if you drink coffee with milk or sugar, you probably won't be able to taste the difference too much. But if you drink it black, when you have a light roast, it's very fruity and very bright. And this is very fruity and very bright as well. So yeah, very light roast, cup of coffee, very kind of American, New York style cup of coffee. Yeah, it's really good. I'm excited because the next place is going to be kind of the opposite
Yeah,
of
so
this.
it's gonna be medium roast, more richer, stronger.
Right.
The type of coffee I use.
So we got like 3 more videos to do, especially if I and Dutch Moss come in. That's why I'm filling up on coffee. All right, let's try the
all right,
scones.
let's try the scone. That's the raspberry scone. We got the filling there and nice sugar. It's
Oh, I
warm
really
too.
like this.
Sorry, I was too hungry. I started burping. I'm so
That's all
hungry.
right. That's all
No
right.
worries. So we have a. Thank you, Christian, for the $4.99. Thank you, Fiona. Love the conversations in this walk. Cynthia, thank you. And Din, I appreciate you. Says keep going. Will do. And Ruslin, thank you so much for tuning in and for the super
I
chat.
want to ask each and every one of one question. So
Yes.
Good.
Start from Ariel. How many miles did you walk in a day? Did you ever track?
I don't like tracking my
I don't like
miles
tracking either.
because I don't like making my walking seem like a work.
No, but I
Yeah.
think iPhone does it
Automatically.
automatically.
iPhone does it automatically.
I-
The health app.
Yeah,
It automatically
health
does
app,
it
it
for you, even if you
automatically
don't
does
want
it
to.
for you, even if you know.
It tracks
So-
your sleep, your walk, everything.
It's automatically.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
look.
automatically.
When I used to track it with a Fitbit, I walked. The most I did it on a walk was about like 10 miles, 12 miles.
Wow.
About 12 miles.
Wow. My average is 5.6 each
Average,
day.
yeah.
Average.
Yeah, which is
sometimes
quite a
maybe
lot.
more, sometimes maybe less, but average is like that.
That's why we all have nice model figures.
Yeah. Now we can afford these eating these things.
Right.
Yeah, but
Not
AK, I
gaining
think
weight.
you walk so much.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I think the most I've walked in a day was like 26 miles.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Holy
Yeah.
awesome.
Sometimes I've seen like videos like last year it was like a 6-hour long. I think I was in Seattle at the time.
Yeah, that was the whole length of Broadway.
In the
Yeah, the
ho-
whole Broadway.
In the
one.
Halloween, he did like 5 hours, maybe, in Halloween.
That was
This
like
year.
You did 5
6
hours. And we
6
bumped into
hours.
each other.
Oh yeah, it was 5 hours. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try this scone. This is from Balthazar, which is one of the top kind of French brasseries in New York City, in Soho. It's also a very kind of trendy place. So let me try it out.
It's good.
Oh,
Is it good?
very flaky.
Thank you.
The almond, the almond is very kind of nice and mellow, which is nice. It's not like super strong. It's not that almond paste that. I'm not sure if you guys had a almond croissant in other places.
I have, yeah.
No,
It's
I
like
didn't
super
have it.
sweet.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet.
What do you think?
This is really good.
Right.
I mean, I've been here a few times.
And I always feel great when I see Balthazar coming back. Balthazar actually closed down for a while, and they provide the scones for Ralph's Coffee, which Rob mentioned in the beginning of this broadcast.
But you know what? I did not know where they were getting it from. I thought like they made it here or something.
Which they don't
I
in
did
most
not
coffee
know.
shops.
Yeah. Most coffee shops don't. Yeah, but
Yeah.
some of them they like, or like another family-owned business, you know, that specifically provides for them or something.
Yeah.
You know, versus like the coffee shop that we're gonna go to, the coffee is provided by their like uncle or cousin or something like that. You know, another like family-owned business.
Oh, interesting.
Provides it like they roast it for them, provides it whenever they need it. You know?
Oh, okay.
So, made to
That's
order.
cool. That's cool that they do that made to order. We're gonna go for Rob's video. We're gonna go to a place where they also make made to order pastries. Stay tuned for that.
That's great.
Awesome. So how was the scone?
Very good. There's a lot of raspberry flavor in it. I think it's a tiny bit dry, but that's how scones normally are. You're supposed to have them with like coffee or hot chocolate. So
Yeah.
because I don't drink coffee, I'm getting thirsty now. But it's very good.
right.
Yeah.
Don't scone and walk, otherwise you'll get very
That's
thirsty.
it. Yep.
All right,
That's fun.
now on to the next stop. Let's go to UT 47.
UT47.
Yep. Let's go.
Coming to you live.
All right, sounds
right.
great.
Oh, there's a nice dog.
What's the stand on? It's Frisian Coffee. What's the intersection? 47th and 9th. Yeah.
Oh, look at this dog there.
This mask does not work well, by the way, with this hat. That's why.
So Walk, Ride, Fly, New York City Walking Show, ActionKid, Urbanist. I hope you know
Tudo bem,
that I'm
Brazil. I
Urbanist.
see Maria. Nice.
Maybe the people don't know.
Huh?
I see all of our videos also here.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Obrigado, everyone.
And name me from hello Sylvia from Argentina. You guys probably have also Argentinians tuning
Yeah,
into
I
your
have
videos.
some. I have some.
There's a lot of people
Yeah, I would
there.
say like US, UK, and Canada's number one, and then Brazil, Argentina, and also Honduras, Guatemala, second.
Oh, interesting. There we go.
Mexico
Everyone.
as well.
Let me know where you're watching from. Let's go on to UT 47. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Is my mask backwards? Sometimes I make that mistake.
Yeah, it is backwards.
It is?
Everyone,
I knew
you
it.
be the judge. Is it backwards or not?
I know it.
Well, wait. It's not backwards if you go selfie mode.
Oh, yeah.
No, it'll still be back. No, it'll still be backwards.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have it in your shirt pocket and then you don't look at what direction it is. I made that mistake before, and I intentionally did that so people would catch it.
And Aya is tuning in. You're in Florida. Hello. Tanisk, welcome. Thabo from Germany, nice to see you here. All right, let's continue on. You guys got everything? Oh yeah, I mean, save some space. We're going to 2 more shops.
City Tech is not cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just graduating my associate in this year. I mean, this semester. I'll be graduating.
So this was Frisian Coffee Shop at 47th Street between 8th and 9th Avenue. The first stop was right by Rockefeller Center. It's a food truck, and now we're going to our 3rd stop for this video, and the final stop, which is UT 47. So stay tuned. And if you have any questions for any of the guys watching, joining us along for this walk, do let us know. How much were the orders? Pretty much in line with the prices of coffee shops in New York City. So $4 or about like $3.50 for the double espresso, and scone. The croissant I think was $5. Scone might have been like $3 something. Why are you guys whispering?
Trade secrets.
What camera do you use? I use the iPhone 11 Pro Max to the extreme. Let me know when that espresso hits.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already hitting, but I'm excited for our 2nd stop. All right. So I'm gonna get a double espresso.
Alright, we are at UT 47.
I love your radio voice. Hey, how's it going? What's this new?
Oh, see? I see her all the time. Oh, and then the owner is here too. Hello, how are you? We're doing coffee shop tours here in New York. I've been here a million times. So I just wanted to like introduce you to the rest of the world about your good coffee and good service and all that good stuff. Great customer service.
How long have you guys been open?
3 years.
3 years? Oh wow! Oh, that's awesome. I'll have a double espresso, please. And okay, so what do you recommend to have?
I usually get a cortado from here.
Okay, so cortado as well.
The cortado is
And what type of pastry should we get to split, or like a food item? To split?
Food items. I usually get coffee from here, but either one of these should be fine.
How about those crazy ones over there?
Oh, those are like actual meals.
Oh yeah.
If you want to get those, I don't care.
Let's see. Or macaroons. Oh, interesting.
And they're all gluten-free, vegan, all that stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. No, we'll just try coffee. Yeah.
Just the coffee.
Just the coffee, yeah. Do you guys make the muffins here?
We have our own baker that makes it for us.
Oh, you do? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, then in that case, we'll have what's this one over here?
Blueberries, banana,
Banana, please. Okay.
How are you doing?
Yeah, busy.
I haven't seen you for a while. I guess you
Yeah.
work in the back most of the time.
Right. And then we got a lot of deliveries, so
Ah, I see.
thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
That's good.
And a vegan brownie as well.
No problem.
Yeah.
all in the same bill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are vegan ice cream. Vegan gelato. I mean, it's ice cream. Gelato. Organic and gluten-free, all that stuff. Vegan. One thing that
Oh wait, I did hear that, but remind me.
it's like I was blown away. I learned that the first time she told me about it.
Thank you.
Our mask is very cool.
I know their mask is cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
I'll talk to you more next time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
come
yeah.
here often, so
Thank
I'm almost
Have
there.
a good day.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I know accident.
All right. Let's do this. So I got two things to split with all of us. Grab a chair, grab a table. I mean, grab a.
I think we're okay to
Thank
stand
you
like
so
that.
much.
You guys want to stand?
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ariel, for sharing all the spoons.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah. All right. So let's try.
So you have to, I mean, technically, before you try a different coffee, you have to clean your palate. You
Right.
have to use maybe carbonated water or some type of water. If you do, oh, look at you.
Oh,
Mr.
man, he
Expert.
is
Look at that.
already
Dude,
ready.
you're,
Pellegrino.
that's like expert status. If you have this before you drink coffee, that means you know what you're doing.
Right.
I take my coffee seriously.
Wow. He's like, he waited until I finished. He's like, okay,
Okay.
there you go. Have pellegrino.
Man,
Let's try
you're
this out.
awesome.
That's amazing. That's great.
San Pellegrino, sponsored.
San Pellegrino.
Thank you.
That's the full name. I keep saying.
I'm not sponsored yet by San Pellegrino, but I will at some point. A sparkling water company will hit
This
me
is a
up.
water, guys. For those who doesn't know, this is not any kind of beer or wine. This is water.
It's vodka.
Carbonated water.
It's
It's
pure
a carbonated
vodka.
It's from
water.
Italy, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imported from Italy.
Imported, yeah,
From Italy.
precisely. Only the finest water.
Friends from Italy might recognize
Yeah.
it right away. Oh, look at that. She put
Okay.
love. Nice.
Wow.
Ooh.
Got some coffee art.
Love over here.
Oh, I love
New
that.
York City love right here, friends.
I love NY.
So
I'm
two.
excited. Thank you.
Oh, I can't do that.
Nope, not at all. I wasn't planning to actually.
All right.
Okay,
Nice.
so
I do like to drink like this.
this is a banana muffin, and here is a vegan brownie. Which let's all do a taste test.
That
You
one
guys
should
have
be
any?
vegan as well. They have it, everything you have here is vegan.
Everything is vegan. Oh,
Let me
perfect.
sanitize my hand as well.
All right, guys, sanitize.
You want some?
Appreciate it. Right here. Ooh, look at that. This is the vegan brownie. Everything is vegan in there. Thank you so much.
Oops.
Everything is vegan. Just like the amazing song from the Lego movie. Everything is vegan. You guys remember that song, right?
I don't even know that song.
That's the words, right? Everything is vegan. I'm making a reference to Everything is Awesome. There was a song in that movie called
Smells
like
so
that.
good. I really like this hand sanitizer. It smells so good.
Yeah.
So-
mine smells floral.
So this is like the Last Supper,
I
but
love
the
it.
live streamer
Last
version. Everyone, grab a piece.
All right. Pinch.
I actually had too much sugar.
Oh, that's a big piece.
Too much sugar with that? Okay, no worries. As
The
much as you want.
croissant has a lot of
The bigger the better, man. Oh,
So the
that's
smaller the better.
just too tiny.
Smaller the better.
Okay, let's try this first. Let's see how it is.
Yeah, let's try it.
Go.
Here we go, guys.
It's vegan, my friend.
Oh,
It's still good, right?
yum.
It doesn't seem like a vegan.
Super moist. This is a
Awesome.
Very fresh, right?
A lot of cinnamon in this.
Yeah,
Cinnamon.
It hits
Right.
you everywhere.
strong flavor of cinnamon.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Very
punch.
strong.
Yeah, so I think most of the stuff that they have here is provided by their own family members, like their family members who own the businesses.
Yeah.
So everything is, I think, made to order and it's delivered whenever they need it. Excuse me, sir.
That is very surprising now because most coffee shops, as we mentioned, don't really make their own stuff. Unless if you go to a bakery or pastry shop. But this made by friends and family. And it's very moist. It has a very strong kick to it. It's really, really good. And also quite a lot of cinnamon. So it's nice and spicy to it as well. All right, I'm going to try this coffee. So here's the coffee and ooh. Oh, look at that crema.
That's you can tell looking at the color. You can tell that this is medium roast. This is like the real stuff.
So you have this amber color.
Amber, absolutely.
Right,
So this is
yeah.
not, this is not just gonna go in. It's gonna hit the spot. This is
Right.
really good. You can tell. You can just
Oh, look at that. Beautiful crema. Someone just said that we are all very, very, very handsome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You know, next year, 2021, you're going to see us on the cover of GQ.
GQ New York.
Hi, buddy. How are you doing?
New York.
Hey.
All right.
Little dog.
Wow.
It's great.
Yeah. So it
You're
tastes.
welcome.
Thank you. So Rob was guiding us through all these places, and wow, this is like very like punchy, very like Italian
Very
style.
rich, very creamy Italian style. You know, Italians know their coffee.
So very Italian style,
It doesn't
very
have
punchy.
A very good sense of coffee and food.
So Rob, the reason I asked Rob to take us to these shops is because you talk a lot about coffee. You haven't shown too much on your videos.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
you talk
like,
about
what
it.
I do is like as I walk along, like if I see like a coffee shop that I like and go to, I point that out and like introduce it,
Right.
make sure that
It's
people
cool.
look it up and so on.
So should Rob walk into these coffee shops? Let him know. So very good cup of coffee. This, you're right. This is like opposite of the other one. And they're both very good, but the other one very light, very bright, and this one punchy. Like what ActionKid is going to do in the part 3 of this episode. We're going to box each other. So let's try the brownie before we continue. Before we end.
Yeah.
So grab a
Okay.
piece of a brownie.
Oops. That's all.
The
right.
bigger the better, man. This is the tiny little bite.
The tiny bite. Okay.
There we go.
The breaking of the bread. There's no Judases here, right?
I think Rob has too much sweet for today.
Oh yeah, I had too much sugar.
Yeah.
I ate that whole thing.
I had a whole scone.
All right. So the vegan brownie.
Yep. Cheers.
Is it like a gift to your stomach?
That's a gift of my stomach.
It's not so sweet. I like it because it's not so sweet. You get more of a chocolate taste to it.
Very, a lot of chocolate.
And it's a bit grainier, so it's made with a different type of flour. I'm not entirely sure what. But
Yeah, it feels like it. Like, I don't know, rice?
yeah,
Rice.
Rice.
it might be a rice flour, yeah.
Rice flour. It might be like that.
It's not almonds because otherwise I would be feeling very itchy and getting very red. Because I'm allergic to almonds.
Oh, wow.
You are.
Yeah. But not severely.
Wait, Good thing you didn't eat the almond croissant then.
I'm not allergic to almond croissants when it's cooked.
What?
When
No
it's cooked,
way.
I'm okay. But raw almonds or flour, then I
That's a
get
problem.
itchy. Yeah. But no need for EpiPen. Don't worry, guys. It won't turn into like Pulp Fiction. So what do you think, Sifat?
It's great.
It's great.
I for the first time I'm trying this brownie, vegan brownie. So it's quite nice experience. That's great.
So do you
actually
guys
like it.
do you guys usually get vegan options whenever you visit a pastry shop or a bakery?
No, I never
usually
choose
never.
that. Never choose that.
I actually don't really go into pastry shops as much.
Really? Oh, interesting. So so if you see a vegan option, would you choose it if you say you saw a regular brownie and a vegan brownie right next to each other?
Regular brownie.
You would go for a regular, okay.
For me, it's
I won't
about the
care.
taste. I literally
about the
don't
taste.
care. As long as it tastes really good, I mean,
How was your coffee, your cortado?
oh, as good as the first time. Amazing.
As good
And
as
the milk?
first time.
Milk is great as well. And I got a cortado, so 2 shots of espresso, equal parts milk. This is heaven.
So cortados, like the name in Spanish, very similar to an Italian macchiato, not the Starbucks macchiato. Sifat, don't get too excited.
That's my favorite Starbucks caramel macchiato.
Very
Oh,
different.
is that your thing?
That's
Starbucks?
my thing.
Ah, no wonder you like Starbucks. I see. You know why they put caramel, right?
Yeah.
To mask the flavor.
I mean, you know.
That's why Starbucks
No, no.
also does a dark
You know-
roast to have that punch that'll kick through the
Honestly-
sugar.
Exactly. Yeah,
Honestly,
that makes absolute sense.
I think it depends on the store. Each store tastes different. I don't think that Starbucks has a Krabby Patty formula like SpongeBob's. No, it's
No.
not same. Each store is different. So the store one I really like that on downtown Brooklyn near J Street.
Yeah.
There is a Starbucks. That's my favorite store. They made it really great. So that's the reason I like Starbucks. But I tried few in Manhattan's. They're not taste that great as well.
Okay, so Sifat is coming with the Starbucks recommendation, J Street in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Try
J
it out.
Street and Brooklyn.
And, you know, after this, hopefully you try like the small mom pop, shops, coffee shops. I like
Yeah.
to support,
Yeah,
family
definitely,
businesses.
definitely. No, but I'm not a big fan of coffee.
Yeah, you're not, so I guess it makes
So
sense.
that's
Yeah,
the
you just
reason.
Drink it whenever.
Yeah, feel so cold or tired, only then.
So we're gonna have 2 more broadcasts: Walk, Ride, Fly, and then New York City Walking Show.
Yeah.
So let's go one by one. Where can people find more of your work? On YouTube. What's your YouTube channel?
He blanked out for a little bit there.
Hey, how's it going, man?
So I'm pretty shocked. So guys, my YouTube channel is the NYC Walking Show. So you can find me there. And I do same as they do. Just walk around, wandering around and explore New York City and try to show my perspective to you. And I try to bring some positivity to my walk so people feel really great when they're watching my video, same as they do. So please check me out, and if you're good enough, subscribe my channel as well. Thank you.
That's it.
And
then-
subscribe Urbanist and Walk Right Fly ActionKid as well.
So Walk, Ride, Fly is next. You can find.
Awesome. So yeah, you can find me at Walk, Ride, Fly. Very simple. Walking, riding, flying. So just type in Walk, Ride, Fly. Find me on
How
YouTube.
did you say that in French?
In French. Oh, I know, right? Walk, ride, fly. I don't know.
And do you have a schedule or you random
Currently,
times?
I do not have a schedule for live streams. I just, try to fit it in within my weekly schedule. But I do my best to upload other types of videos every day. I know some of you do not enjoy the talking and so on, and some of you just, would like the engagement. So I have
Right.
videos for both, just like everyone else. I have, silent walks where I just walk around and show different parts of New York, and then I have my live streams as well. I'm doing my best to put live streams every maybe a couple of days or so. But these days, I'm doing it almost every day.
So if you guys, sorry to interrupt.
No worries.
That's awesome. That's awesome. If you
Very
guys
simple. Walk, ride, fly.
if you guys want a little bit of break from my incessant talking in my videos, then you can watch I do these 3 guys. They do quiet videos as
Yeah.
well. And ActionKid.
Yeah, you can follow me on ActionKid on YouTube. I
And
also
Instagram.
made ActionKid TV on Instagram. I also made a brand new channel, the ActionKid Extra channel, which
So that,
I'm
yeah.
gonna upload like different kind of videos, like edited vlogs and maybe some time lapse videos. So I'm
That's
excited.
a
for
great
that one,
idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
And watch ActionKid's walk through Brownsville. In my opinion,
Yeah.
it's a great work of walking
That
video.
is very popular. I watched it like twice.
So ActionKid was part 1. Walk Around Flies next, and New York City Walking Show is gonna be right after.
Yeah, see
Everyone,
you
thank
guys, see
thank
you
you so
guys.
much for watching.
Bye.
Keep being awesome, and always keep on exploring. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, guys.
And I do a wave goodbye. You guys gotta join me with the wave goodbye. How's it going, man?
It's good.
You're good? Yeah, you're good, man. How's it going? All right, everyone, join me for a wave goodbye. Jump in there. Bye.
Bye.